Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, it's Rad, and in this video you can watch the forecast for your star sign for the week August 4th to August 10th, 2025. And if you do wish to have a personal reading, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. Now with that being said, let's jump right away to your reading. This reading is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and also Aquarius Rising. And so if it happens that you are born under the Aquarius sign, then the reading is going to be all about what is going to happen to you, what kind of opportunities you're going to have, kind of situations you are going to be involved in, what kind of difficulties you may face through the week, and so on and so forth. Now, if your moon is in Aquarius, then you can take from the reading how these things are going to make you feel. Whether you're going to feel good, whether you're going to feel bad, right? Whether you will hate it, whether you're going to be happy, and so on and so forth. And if your writing sign is Aquarius like mine, then you can take that reading as a guidance, what is going to be literally the best way to handle your stuff around. And so listening for all three of your signs should give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week you're going to have ahead. And so the first card for Aquarius, that will be the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Followed by the second card for Aquarius, which is Nine of Cups. Third one, that will be the Strength. And the final one here, that will be the Ace of Swords. Okay, so those four cards. And aside from everything else, this is going to be quite of a laid back week. And the core of the week itself is going to be a beautiful friendship that forms. So what happens here is that out of nowhere, there is going to be some kind of an adventure that you are going to happen to be a part of, and another person is going to be a part of that adventure, and you are going to bond a friendship very, very quickly together. Okay, and that is described by the first card of Queen of Cups, which represents the friendship itself. And the reason, or the primary reason why that friendship is going to forge, is because you are going to understand each other on more than just a outer level, right? This is going to be a profound understanding into the feelings you have toward the world, toward other people, a profound understanding into the plights that you are facing right now into your lives. And literally, you both are going to be able to step into each other's shoes and completely fathom, where you're coming from, what your nature is, and you will have a person next to you that it's just, you can always talk to. I don't even know how to explain it, because I don't know if I have ever met someone like that. To top it all off, whatever you talk in between each other stays in between each other. There will be a full discretion, and to a point of a secrecy, if you will. And if you ask, is it possible a romance to evolve from that? I think so, but on a much later stage. Okay, and that is only if you are, if the person fits with your preferences, and so on and so forth. So not for every Aquarius, right? That friendship will evolve into a romantic relationship. And of course, I want to stress that one out. You have a free will. You may decide that you have one friend too many, and that although you're getting along very well, you understand each other, that may freak you out, because you understand that this is going to be a total infiltration of your privacy. You may freak out, you may find yourself being scared of such closeness and completely abolish that friendship. But for those of you who take it, and just a few words here before I get to the second card. If you decide not to take the friendship, then your week is going to be very peaceful. Not much is going to happen outside of this friendship opportunity. Your job is going to move exactly as it is right now. Your love life is going to move exactly as it is. And pretty much that's a time of respite will give you chances to plan for your future. But for those of you who does take that friendship, you will have a really, really good time in it, which is going to happen to be a slight problem for you. Now, that is described by the Nine of Cups, which is the position of what works against you here. And Nine of Cups shows that you are going to like it so much. It will bring so much pleasure and satisfaction, and now you're going to feel the fullness of life and sensual joy in it. And it's going to become one of the backbones of your happiness, at least for that particular week, that you are going to forget yourself into it. And there is a big chance that you may start neglecting your other duties, which is going to work straight away, or rather like heavily, against you. You may start neglecting your relationship in favor of that friendship. You may start neglecting your job responsibility in favor of that friendship, or your other friendships in favor of that friendship. So while it's going to be one thing too many, if you decide to go along with it, you should give it an equal ground with the other enterprises, at least for the duration of that particular week. Moving forward, and you're going to find yourself being questioned over it from both sides, okay? Whether from your spouse, why are you so attached, why are you so devoted to that friendship, and in the same time from that friend, why you don't want to meet with them, what are you doing right now, and so on and so forth. And here the next card plays its role, which is the Strength card. That is what works in your favor. And that is your inner and personal strength, giving you the composure always to act in a proper way, so you find yourself being understood by everyone around without having to explain yourself, without having to get into a disadvantageous position, because the moment you try, and that is a psychological state here, the moment you end up in a state having to explain yourself, you're already in a disadvantage. The other side has the upper hand, and it can press you to do its bidding, and so on and so forth. So you're going to have the composure and the strength not to get into that state of constant explaining why you're doing one thing or another. Your actions are going to speak louder than any word whatsoever, and as well your attitude. And the Strength card here also shows that you and that friend, after completing this adventure that is going to forge the bond in between you two, you're going to set another one, or at least are going to start planning for another one into the future, that is going to bring even more enthusiasm and more passion in you and in them. And towards the end of the week for you, Aquarius, we do have Ace of Swords. So I don't know what this card literally refers to. The only thing that it says that you and that person, that friend of yours, you are going to cut the crap. Okay, these chit chats that you are having throughout the week, these pleasantries that you are sharing, and superficial talks, they are all going to step aside and are going to give way to the serious discussions here. The Ace of Swords shows that you are now going to have a very serious discussions with that person, very open conversations, in a sense of truthful conversations, deep, profound, about many things that can concern you and that can raise red flags. And the result of these conversations is going to be the true picture in front of you, whether that person is interested intimately in you, whether they're interested financially in you, okay, what is their purpose, and what is their outlook over your friendship, why they are friends with you, and so on and so forth. So you're going to know the full reason there, and also their intent also their feelings, everything. And this is going to give you the necessary information to know how to proceed with that friendship moving forward. So with that said, Aquarius, that was your weekly reading. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel, leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so, and if you have an Aquarius that you may think that this video is going to help them, you can share it with them as well. Other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time, and until then, bye.